Hey y'all, welcome back to Pearls of Eden. I had no plans of stopping by, and as you probably could tell, I'm looking really relaxed, and it's because I had a spa day and I have just been lounging around. I just feel like I went to a whole nother dimension, you all, with that spa treatment. I did a warm stone Himalayan salt massage and it was incredible. But I had to bring you all this because I just thought, man, the pandering is strong. If you haven't seen it, Kamala Harris, she's talking to a group of people and she's telling them how well she cooks her collard greens, you all. And the lady is just yeah and and well, take a look for yourself.
Every year, and she asked me to make the greens for a party every year. And I am not lying to you that I would make so many greens that I'd need to wash them in the bathtub. I'm telling you the truth.
So how do you make your greens? Do you put turkey in them? Do you
Bacon.
Put nice. My grandma
I
used
do
to
bacon.
Put bacon. She's put
Garlic.
vinegar.
I put white vinegar.
Yes.
I do. So I start with, I slice up. I have a friend who has garlic, some chili peppers.
Yes.
And then a lot of water and a little chicken stock, and I let it go for a while before I put the greens in.
And I'm thinking to myself, Kamala, there's some people that can't even afford a bag of collard greens, you know? Like while you're busy touring around America, telling everyone how you're making your best collard greens, people don't care. They don't care about your collard green recipe. They want to know, what are you going to do to fix the issues in our country? And this is the type of stuff that is driving people insane, right? They're just like, you know what? I'm done with her. The more she talks, the more she just exposes herself. So what is this? Day 40. Day 40, right? And I went to check out Vice President Kamala Harris, her website. And what did I find? Did I find policies? No. Did I find a platform of a plan that she wants to do, an agenda? No. I found more of the same. More of her telling us about who she is and her accomplishments. The one thing that she does mention over and over again, the one thing that Tim Walz mentions over and over again, and I'm going to put it so that you can see, is what? Abortion and LGBT rights. Those are the two headliners. So yeah, we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna take you on a little let's go for a ride, right? Let's take a look at Kamala Harris's website. Y'all, I'm really relaxed. But take a look at her website, and then we'll take a look at Donald Trump's website. I'll let you figure out, I'll let you compare the apples and oranges. I'll let you determine, you know, who's got a plan and who is just walking around in a bubble.
Then, right, so you get that going and all that flavor. And then I put the greens in for a couple hours. Then I do vinegar. And then I cheat and do a little Tabasco.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
My
but
grandmother-
Tabasco, of all, like I like Louisiana hot sauce,
Yeah.
but Tabasco has that right amount of vinegar.
Tang
Yeah.
on it, yeah.
And that's how I do my greens.
I see why you get invited every year.
All right, you all, so let's take a cruise through her website. When you first come to her website, you will be greeted with a donation site for you to donate to her campaign, Harris and Walz. It says we're coming up on our official FEC deadline and we're falling short of our big goal. Will you chip in today to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz? And you're able to donate if you so wish. All right, so when you first come on the website for Tim Walz, he tells you a little bit about his background, that he was in the military, that he was enlisted in the National Guard, and he goes and he tells about his accomplishments and his background, that he comes from a rural, poor family, and he contrasts that with Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. But many of you know that J.D. Vance grew up with very, very humble beginnings, and if you've never watched the story or the movie, if you've never read the story, I should say, or watched the movie Hillbilly Elegy, it's heartbreaking, but it is a autobiography of JD Vance's life, and he was far from a silver spoon as he is trying to paint the picture here. But he knows what it means to have humble beginnings. So if you've never checked that out, I think you should. It's a great day. It's rainy outside. Hey, watch the movie. I promise you, get a box of tissues. You'll need it. But he goes on and he just talks about his marriage, his wife. I know you all were wondering how they met, and he gives you a little bit of background about his personal life. That's it. Let's take a look at Kamala Harris. All right, meet Vice President Kamala Harris. All right, now on this section of her website, it really gives us a background about what she's done as far as being California's Attorney General. She's worked in the Senate to the White House. So she talks about a lot of the accolades, a lot of the things that she has had success with. She shares some of her personal life as well. One of the things that I did notice is she's very huge about reproductive freedom. That's one of the things that I've noticed that she's talked about over and over again, like I said. And that reproductive freedom, what she's saying is, the right to have an abortion if you so choose. No matter how late in the pregnancy. She's also talking about, with reproductive freedom, the right for even children to choose if they want to take puberty blockers and all of that stuff, you all. So it's included under the reproductive freedom. So she talks about her marriage. She talks about how she met her husband, Dougie Doug. And pretty much that is what her website shares. Not too much on policy, not too much, about how she plans to make America better, but a lot of personal stuff. So, yeah. So then you'll go on and you'll see a lot of merchandise, things you can buy if you're a Kamala fan, and ways to take action. And their slogan is, "When we fight, we win." So yeah, you see, yes, she can, which is a, what was that? Obama's, I think, was yes, we can. Same thing, except they're saying yes, she can, So yeah, all of those things. All right, let's move on. Let's take a look at Donald Trump's website and see what we can see. All right, you see Join the Movement, Agenda 47. And he also has ways that you can donate, contribute to the campaign, and volunteer also. He talks about his platform right out the gate. You can see that he has it right for everyone to see front and center. I am your voice. He has a video, merchandise, Make America Great Again. Yeah. So let's take a look at some of the platform issues. What is he talking about? All right, Agenda 47. All right, so right here off the back, he has everything that he plans to do to make America great again. And he calls these the 20 core promises. Wow. Number 1, seal the border and stop the migrant invasion. Number 2, carry out the largest deportation operation in American history. Wow. End inflation and make America affordable again. Make America the dominant energy producer in the world by far. Stop outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower. Large tax cuts for workers and no tax on tips. Defend our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, and our fundamental freedoms, including freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms. And it just goes on and on, you all. You can see all of the 20 promises on his website. I love that, because to me as a believer, what this really is speaking is declaration. This is a very declaratory way of writing out these promises. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. I love that. And you can keep going and you can read more about the Trump Republican platform. You click on that link and it'll take you, and you'll be able to read even more about what is Donald Trump's plans as president for our country, for our nation. I love that. And so again, if you're interested in volunteering, if you're interested in being a part of moving Donald Trump forward, you can sign up. And I love how they have all this election interference, election integrity, stand up against that in ways that you can help in your state. think that's pretty awesome. So there's all kinds of ways for you to get involved, and they make it pretty easy. All right, let's take a look. Protect the vote. I love this. Help us fight for election integrity. They're even calling for volunteer lawyers. Look at that. They're about their business. They're very serious because they know what is at stake. I love that. So as you can see, there's ways for anyone to get involved as you are able to. You can donate. You can volunteer. Help us fight for election integrity. You can sign up. Gives you a little more information. You can shop, you can buy merchandise. If you want to make America Great hat or whatever, you can go over there and contribute to the campaign that way. So yeah, that is it. They're not after me, they're after you. I'm just standing in the way. Join our movement. Agenda 47. And you know, guys, just a side note, when I was at the spa today, guess what locker I was given? Locker 47. And guess what I had on today? I had my patriotic top on with my flag. And I just know that the Lord was speaking. He's not done with America yet. We have to stand in the gap. We have to continue to pray because God is faithful and He is merciful. And we just have to cover Donald Trump in prayer, cover our nation, cover our leaders, even cover Kamala. We may not agree with what she's doing, but God wishes for none to perish, that He would awaken her heart to the truth as well. Thank you for watching today. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting this community. You all, I hope you enjoyed today's walkthrough as we looked at the policies and the websites on both candidates' website. I think it's very interesting, and I think it's very important that we stay informed. So anyways, you all, I hope you enjoy your Saturday. Talk to you soon.